Show. Andy and Castoe, King of Castoe Show.
Tura lura lura, tura lura lura. It's March. St. Patrick's Day.
Ireland! I get it now.
Hey,
Up the raw. I support the Irish Republican Army.
Oh, you better get that right. You better get that right.
I think so. Was that right?
You better get it right.
Yeah,
It's
the
like how they're
IRA.
gonna hold you to this hand sanitizer. They're gonna hold you to this, Nick.
Fuck! I completely forgot about the hand sanitizer. Shit. It's gonna be years before that happens. Understand? Years. Everyone's gonna forget about it.
What's that? That's a type
I'm gonna
of
go and
Polish, right?
systematically remove the evidence for that. By the way.
No, don't do that.
Yes. Yeah.
That'd be dishonest of you.
We're in the Irish month now. Titar.
Yeah. Tar.
Oh, Titar. Honestly, what a super fantastic culture. We've talked about it a bunch, and I just can't get enough.
I just woke up. It was for some reason the Mountain Dew was in the air and the spring was in my step this morning, and I realized, it's March. It's March.
When is St. Patrick's Day?
I think it's the 15th. I could be completely wrong about that. But
no.
The 17th. The 17th.
17th. Fuck. I'm not going to be able to I can't get belligerently drunk. That's in Lent, buddy.
It's fine. It always is, isn't it? Or most of the time it is.
I think always, yeah, it always is. And I give up alcohol every Lent. So
well, there you go. But hey, if you're ever in Chicago, do you know about the fun little thing Chicago does for St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, they make that whole ass river green.
They dye the river green, and last year we went and saw them do it. Man, it's fun. They have a bunch of people on the bridge just watching a bunch of boats drive by, dumping liquid out the back to make the river green. So this is also what happens. So they do that, and then they do a parade at a separate location. So they dye the river green, and then we went and saw the parade, and there was a bunch of people getting belligerently drunk at this parade.
As you do.
There was a college students who had a backpack full of Pabst Blue Ribbons.
Oh,
and
PBR.
What they were doing is that they would secretly fill their thermoses with the Pabst Blue Ribbon, crush the can, and then put the can back in the backpack, so nobody would know that they were drinking out in public. Very fun. Very fun.
I don't get it. You can't drink out in public on St. Patrick's Day?
Not with the can and not with the police watching. There's rules. There's certain rules in America.
St. Patrick's Day.
The laws still apply, and
I hate it.
Exactly. As much as we, so my dad, Nicholas.
He's a solid man.
He's a solid man. He's a respectful man. He's a respectable man, I would imagine. But sometimes he gets it in his heart, and a little wildness comes out. So he didn't get super drunk on St. Patrick's Day or anything. But what happened was, as part of the St. Patrick's Day parade, the the government administration, walks by the governor, the mayor of Chicago, the
Lori
secretary of the not Lori Lightfoot anymore. It's what's his name? I don't know his name.
John Cougar.
Brandon, John Cougar Mellencamp. So John Cougar Mellencamp was walking by, and my dad, in a crowd full of people, just starts shouting things like traitors. I think called scumbags.
Separatists!
Yeah, he calls them like traitors, scumbags.
Fuck yeah, hit him with it, Scott.
A bunch of shit like that. And in the moment I'm like, yeah, okay, that's kind of funny.
Join your dad.
I just start laughing. I start laughing really hard. But later afterwards, he's like, I want to thoroughly apologize for my behavior at the local. I was getting into it. I was having fun.
Man.
And I was like, it's fine. I didn't even think about it until you said it.
Never apologize, Scott. You're speaking the truth. Understand? There is no your truth. It's the damn truth.
It was very fun. It was very fun. And in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, we hate the government.
Isn't that just perfect? Nobody's gonna go in like, why the fuck are they there? The government
Oh,
people
yeah.
should just leave all the Irish people to have fun on their own. We can drink PBR out in public. We can do whatever we want within good reason.
Hypothetically, that I think that's how it should be. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Whiskey in the street, you know? Little
senpai in the
ginger
streets.
kids dancing. So fun.
Yoity-toity-toity,
Yeah, a real
yoity-toity.
proper Catholic celebration. Understand?
Yeah, baby. There was a guy who was handing out cards last year about who St. Patrick was and what the day was all about and whatnot. He drove
Yeah,
the
he
snakes
threw all
out of
the
Ireland.
What do you mean by the snakes? Oh,
All
the Jews!
Oh, he drove them all out. Don't you see?
The pagans! They're gone!
He drove them out. Tighty.
Honestly, yeah, no, like any saint that has, a pretty high-key holiday, they tend to be really cool, and their stories are, pretty dope. So, yeah, we'll do a saint special around St. Patrick's Day. But, yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to in this glorious green month that we're going to have.
The greenest month there is.
Yeah, and I might just one day break my Lenten no drinking rule. So we'll see.
Well, Sundays don't count or whatever. So
I think they do count.
they don't count in the 40 days of Lent or whatever, but
It's a
You're still-
Monday.
you're still supposed to do what you're supposed to do.
Whatever. Speaking of Lent, that's coming up. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Ash Wednesday.
Yeah, we got that that French kind of Creole thing right before.
Yeah, Mardi Gras, a Fat Tuesday.
Mardi Gras.
Shrove Tuesday, even.
Shrove.
Yeah.
That's nice. You have any plans for that?
For Fat Tuesday? I mean, every Tuesday is a Fat Tuesday for me. I was
Hey!
thinking one of those days we should go down to, that den of sin known as New Orleans for Mardi Gras. I want to do that one day.
Such a bad city, honestly. Not even the moral character of the city. It's just so terribly planned. It floods all the time.
Yeah. Some of that is not the people's fault.
No,
Talking
they
about
just
Fat
wanted to
Tuesday
settle down.
and the French.
Yeah.
I just want to budge in here. I just want to say I'll be celebrating eating as much as possible because I beat XQC in a video game. It's great.
I was gonna bring that up, Antwan.
Yes. Yes.
I promised myself I would, but now you tell your story because I
Stop.
want to hear it again.
All right.
All right. Everybody, Antwan, the floor is yours.
He killed the king.
Yeah,
I
dethroned the Goblin King today.
in righteous tradition, Antwan should be the king, but he's not because the world is unjust.
I don't
So,
get,
Legend here.
you're gonna have to explain streamer politics to me because I don't get it.
All right, so basically, XQC is like a pro player in the pro league for Overwatch. So, and Marvel Rivals is a very similar hero shooter game compared to it. And I got into a queue match and ranked with him, and I'm in Celestial. So Celestial is on PC is about the 1% of I don't know how many players.
It's the most competitive, section of the game.
Regardless,
The kings
I got
king.
MVP in the match. I was playing Loki. He walked up, he failed the ult, and I won the game. So that's all I'm saying.
We'll probably post the footage at some point.
Yeah, he
yeah.
needs to post
Antwan
it
going
on,
absolutely
so-
stinky style on some dude who makes millions of dollars, presumably.
Yeah, probably.
He's the top singular there's critical. So on Twitch streamer numbers, it's Critical Role at the top because of course it is, but
Damn.
right underneath it, it's XQC. He earns so much fucking money to be the top Twitch guy.
And did you hear that? Our boy handed him his ass.
Our
Let's
boy
go, Antwan.
Antoine, the gamer of gamers.
baby.
Yeah.
The
Antwan walked right up to XQC or whatever his name is, bent him over the table, and got to plowing.
It's
Yes.
fantastic to watch.
He turned him into a secretary. Okay? Yeah, 3 cheers for Antwan.
You seen Maggie Gyllenhaal in that film Secretary? That was XQC the other day.
Hip hip.
Cool. Hip hooray!
Hip
Yeah,
hip.
so that's how I'm gonna celebrate my Fat Tuesday. Hooray!
Yeah. By absolutely.
Beautiful, Antwan. Go
Awesome.
get yourself a Modelo. You deserve it. All right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And now this is going to launch our platform even so sky high. It's going to be ridiculous. It's like we will tout you as the champion who slayed the Goblin King.
Because you see, there's a reason it's called the Castoe Show. All right, me and Nick, we're fine.
Supplementary. We're
pretty alright.
we can be exchanged. We're disposable. But Antwan, he is the straw that stirs the
Don't lower
drink.
yourself that hard.
I was just gonna bring up Antwan. I wasn't gonna bring us down. But there's a reason it's called the Castoe Show.
No, you guys are great.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Don't lower yourself.
Because Antwan kicks ass.
Antwan kicks ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, Antwan. Now we need to hunt this man down and what's it called? Snipe him.
No.
Absolutely.
It's more humiliating when we don't. What we need to,
yeah,
what
it was
we
funny
need to do,
because
Nick.
halfway through the match, we were like, "Nah, this can't be XQC. He's playing awfully. There's no way." He failed to ult our entire team twice, and we were like, "Nah, it can't be him." And then halftime during the game, we were like, "Okay, let's switch it out. Let's see if he's actually playing the game." And we're like, "Oh my god, it's actually him." And then we started. We just started to trash talk him. The normal gamer trash talk. It was great.
I did your mom. Fuck you, you're bad. Go back to Fall Guys. Nice.
I did tell him at the end of the match when he lost, maybe you should pursue Fortnite. So.
Oh man.
And then apparently someone told me that he crashed out, but I didn't see because I didn't look into his stream. But
I like the idea of
go back to
going
playing Little Mama's Cooking on the fucking Nintendo DS. All right.
Hey, XQC. I did your mom last night. My mom's dead. Oh, that's why she wasn't moving. I don't know. Just you really give me this fucker's head.
Oh. Fuck yeah, dude.
Bro.
I love to see my boys win.
Well, we always root for the boys. Always root for the boys.
Oh, rooting for the boys, Titar.
Titar. Oh man, Antwan, I'm so glad to be you're my brother, my captain, my king. I'm so glad to be here.
That's awesome.
Yes. On a really tender-hearted note, I'm so glad I have you boys in my life.
I'm very glad. I'm very thankful to be here.
Love. All right.
I'm so full of love.
Here's a picture. Here's a picture of him when he was a pro player.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, man,
sitting in the Blizzard Esports chair. He looks like evil PewDiePie. You know what I mean? If PewDiePie found out that he had an evil twin in a comedy movie,
yeah,
I feel like it'd be XQC. You know what I mean? Yeah. Liquid PewDiePie. Liquid. He has all the recessive genes of them.
I have all the dominant genes. Actually, other way around in that impersonation. For all our Metal Gear Solid enjoyers out there, I'm sorry.
I've not played it enough, so I wasn't going to question it too much. I know David Hayter come Crusader, and that's about it when it comes to Metal Gear Solid.
Really great. Yeah. No, I played those games to death as a youth, and maybe we'll dip a toe in it. If you guys haven't noticed, all of us have been kind of getting a little bit into throwing some streams on the channel.
You've been streaming.
I feel like that. Yeah, it's a really great way for us to be like, yeah, we should make a gaming video. We don't have to edit.
It feels real good to look at that 3 hours of Persona footage and not have to edit that down to 30 minutes. It feels so good.
Oh, it honestly feels fantastic. It's like, wait, I get it. This is gaming, but way lazier.
I get it. I get it why people stream all the time.
It makes
just throw
sense to me.
Throw the VOD up on the video. Yeah.
Have a 3.5 hour VOD. We're funny 20% of the time.
That's fine.
And then people they lap that shit up.
They love it.
I don't get I don't understand how people. Oh, please.
No, I was just gonna ask. Do you watch any streamers VODs or live or anything like that? No, not at all.
I do not. It's a platform I don't get, and it's usually those type of people are the same to make fun of you for watching normal ass cable television, right? You have cable? Are you kidding me? It's you watch a dude do nothing for 4 hours.
Well,
and he still has commercials.
Hypothetically, in my mind, I would say that I like to watch streamers that are actively entertaining, So it's like in my mind, I don't get entertained by people like XQC, where it's just like
Yeah,
the
it looks like he's just sitting down, like
the quality of the gameplay.
We should
Yeah,
get
the
him
quality-
on the podcast. It would be really funny.
I don't really want to interact with him, to be honest. He exists in the same space in my mind as like a Dark Side Phil or a Low Tier God, where it's like
I don't.
I derive
understand.
no entertainment from watching them play the video game, and supposedly these people make millions of dollars or whatever. They make a ton of money, and so it's like okay, I believe you, but I
No,
don't
like
know.
a streamer that I think is like okay, like my streamer knowledge incredibly limited.
yeah.
Germa, a streamer, yes.
Oh, he doesn't stream so much anymore. He quasi-retired is the thing. He quasi-retired to work at Ludwig's company, and now that company doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know what he's doing frequently. But when he does stream, man's entertaining. I go back and I watch Germa edited videos, and they're like fantastic. They're exactly what I think.
He made the Rat song, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
he did.
that was years ago. He's like what
hold
shit?
on.
He's a
He's
legend.
he's like Neil Cicerega, where he has like layers to his career of like things that he's done since he was like 20 something years old to now.
How old is he right now?
He's like 35, 36.
Oh my god, bro! I love this. I feel like everybody who is, a big name
Uh-huh.
in like YouTube, just online or whatever.
Mhm.
Like they end up starting around our age, so it's like, oh, okay, tight.
Yeah.
Maybe in 10 years we'll be running shit. So
Well, so apparently Germa's 39 years old, but if you think of like all the stuff Germa has done in his career,
my god,
He's-
39?
he's done like
Age
the Rat
stuff?
video. He's done every like Germa Rumble. He did the live action Germa Rumble, which I think is like fucking hilarious. He did the Dollhouse. Did you ever see the Dollhouse streams?
Never seen it. No.
Okay. The idea is that Germa is like a sim, and the chat gets to vote on what Germa does and what happens to Germa.
Oh no.
And it is very funny. It started off as the idea, according to him, it started off as the idea of like, what if I had a stream where I fought a bear, and the chat made me fight a bear? So it's like, bear is outside Germa's house. What does Germa do? Stay inside, fight the bear. And he's like, now I know everyone in chat's a psycho, and they're gonna click Germa fight the bear. It's hilarious. It's
Is there
so
an
good.
actual bear that he fought?
No, it's a guy in a bear suit, but he it pretends to rough
That's
him up.
like
and-
pretty funny.
Yeah, and then he comes inside with like his tank top ripped off, and he's like, "Why would you do that? to me?
What's
Why would
inside?
you do? Why would you?" What other German videos I think are? Oh, the carnival, the German carnival that he did like back in 2018, 2019.
Fuck.
It's basically he hired like a bunch of like carnival type stuff and made like chat play carnival games. Very, very good stream. Like excellent stream. He has all these like high-end concepts of like what a stream could be. And they're entertaining as hell. They're so
On
funny.
two sides of the spectrum, we have Germa, just
Uh-huh.
a born entertainer who puts a lot of effort into his streams. And then we have that weird, cuckly PewDiePie looking man.
And guess who's on top?
Sits
when it comes
down
to-
and yeah, like I watched Antwan's video of like, him dunking on this XQC man, right? And all I could see on this dude's face is the minimal of expressions. And every now and then he like mutters a word to himself. Like, "Nyeh, nyeh." I'm like, who the fuck? Who thinks this is fun? Who watches this smut?
Gremlins. Gremlins on the internet.
Gremlins and goblins.
Actual soulless automatons. Yeah.
Because you have to think what is like the highest grossing films of all time? What is like the highest earning media of all time? The Kardashians is a television show that's on, TV still.
Ooh.
Michael Bay movies earn bucks every time they ever go to the box office. Now, Werner Herzog, should we ignore these things? No, we shouldn't ignore them. But that doesn't mean. I love it because Werner Herzog was talking about how he watches professional wrestling, and people laughed. And he's like, "No, it's like going to see a Michael Bay movie. You are an artist. You cannot distract yourself and look away from the world. You must look at the world." And I'm like, "Yeah, you tell him, Werner. You tell him."
Okay, but
Yeah.
I'm okay. On one hand, I'm really glad he watches wrestling. But don't ever compare that shit to Michael Bay. All right.
What he's saying is that you must like the high end artists, the people who consider themselves artists.
Yeah, no, you have to accept
They can
at
get
least
in.
acknowledge all media.
Yeah, I love that part. So, the context for that picture is
What the fuck is that?
the game that the chat was doing is they were controlling the robot arm, moving it back and forth, trying to fling a frog onto a lily pad. And they kept like more power, higher angle, because they were trying to hit Germa. And Germa's like, "You're not going to hit me. You're not going to hit me in the face. You're just not going to do it. Look, I'll stand still." And then they did it, and it was awesome. It's like, you actually fucking did it. I can't believe it.
How do they even work that? There's like a dude, controlling the machine for the chat.
No. It's like chat could put in like left, right, up, down,
Think of
more
it as
power,
like,
less power.
like chat plays Pokemon, where it's coded to where if they say a thing after a certain amount of votes of like this amount of people say one thing versus this amount of people say the other thing, it'll vote for that, and then it'll take the code of the input and then basically be like, okay, press this button. So
It's an impressive setup.
yeah.
A lot of money was spent on this stream not for it to make profit. Very rarely do Germa's high-end production things make profit. He does it
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game. Now, do I wish they made profit? Absolutely. I want this man to earn money because I think his ideas are amazing.
That's the difference between a stream with all the overhead on Earth getting, fucking a computer that moves chat input into a goddamn machine throwing a frog, and this little clown sitting at a desk not making any jokes.
This little goofball.
Yes, yeah. Hey, Peter.
Goofball.
Hey, Peter, I was on the Germa stream and I was cranking it.
I was absolutely touching myself, Peter. This is a bad. I was on dark side. I was like, yeah, exactly. There's no bit to this. I was on dark side Phil's stream and I was watching him. He forgot to turn his camera off, Peter. Dark side Phil.
Hey, Peter, I was watching the Royal Rumble and
oh my god. I was watching a Royal Rumble and I saw the sign that says Dark Side Phil, get a job.
Oh,
very funny.
Was that actually a sign?
It was on the pre-show, yeah. There was, and he got really mad about that. Where he's like, you're such a loser that you got on the pre-show. Something no one watches. I don't even watch the pre-show. It's like,
oh wow, I remember that. Was that on
It was on Botchamania.
It was on Botchamania. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Lovely,
Real talk though.
lovely.
When are we gonna stream Monster Hunter, guys? When is it gonna happen?
Oh, we could do that like next week, right? I would love to do that.
Yeah. We can do that as early as like Tuesday.
I just started playing the game before we started recording, and I have my hunting horn guy set up and ready to go. And I'm very excited.
Yes.
I know nothing about that game.
It's literally just you running to the monster and going shing shing shing. Just hitting it.
All right, tight. Deal? I'll play Tuesday, right?
Tuesday,
Should
Tuesday
be
we gotta
good
record
Tuesday.
some stuff, and then
We'll figure it out.
you come here to crash your car while listening to this podcast. That's what
We
you
literally did that to somebody, and we're gonna.
do. We'll do it again.
Don't threaten me. Don't ever put this shit on late at night, because you know what's gonna happen.
You're gonna fall asleep.
Oh, damn, my eyes are so heavy, and these Castoe boys are just so boring. Ah, swerve, crash, boom. You're gonna live, but
If you want to know the context of that, you can go look at the lost tapes. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, go put the icon right here
We'll
and
drop a little
hit subscribe.
card. We can actually do that. I try to do that on all my videos now, where it's like if we reference another video, I put the card up. Just like that one British guy
I tried to do it
one
once.
time. It's like, oh, oi, you're actually funny. Maybe one day you could become a proper YouTuber. And I'm like, I think of that every morning when I wake up. I live off of whatever crumbs of positive feedback we get from strangers. It's so good.
We love you, British man who complimented us, and then Nick's immediate
Actually inspiring. Oh, I love
Nick's
you.
immediate instinct after going, oh man, this is the nicest thing someone's ever done for me. I need to make
Clown
fun of
his
him.
ass.
I need to call
Clown
him
his
gay. Nick is kind of maladjusted like that. That's why we love him.
Yeah, why are you saying these nice things to me? What are you
You want to suck my dick? Is that it? You want to suck?
Yeah, no, I'm working on it, guys. Therapy's slow.
That's fine.
So,
You're
so
best.
Nick, first time?
First time getting your cock sucked.
First time getting sucked off by an internet man. Yes. Oh my god, are you
Yeah,
okay?
You dying?
It's the last bit of sickness leaving my body.
Oh, I like that.
I'm really fine for the most part, and it's just every so often you boys get me laughing, and then I go a tooey.
I like that visual, like you're John Coffey in Green Mile.
Yeah,
and
and
you're
just the
coughing up,
flies.
like, flies. It's like, don't worry, it's coming out. You know.
I'm okay, boss. I'm okay.
Hey, maybe with the current state of the country, we can dress you up like John Coffey.
I don't think we can. Hold on,
Hey, look, if Chinese accents are back, soon,
I'm not sure they are.
well, they're back. They've been back.
Chinese accents are back in
said
a
that?
big
Who said
way.
it, Nick?
Huh?
Who said they were back?
Did Shane
Elon.
Gillis do it on
Elon
SNL?
said
or
they're
something?
back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we have government authority to do this now. Understand?
You hear me?
From
you
the
son of a
highest
bitch?
office in the land, he's like,
Yeah, from the highest
"Wow,
office in the land.
I think I want everybody to do Chinese voices. I want you to sound like Fu Manchu. Is what I want you to do."
The deal with Zelensky being thrown out like Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince house. What the fuck was up with that?
All right, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're just
JD, toss his ass out.
they hired Uncle Phil to just toss his ass out the office.
He's
I don't know.
dead, dude.
He's fucking dead. We need to move
Uncle
on.
Phil died.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
I knew that. It's just making
Holy
jokes.
shit, he died forever ago, and I think J. Cole put it in like one of his songs on 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
Oh my god, you are.
First things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Damn, I'm good. I'm really good.
You're very good, actually.
I'm cracked with black culture. You're cracked with really everything else.
Thank you. It feels good. It feels good to receive a compliment. I will quote you the next time. The next time that we're recording a video and you're like, "Oh my fucking god, this guy." I will use that. I will use that audio for my advantage. You can put his face on my face. I don't mind. It's good.
Oh, don't do that. I don't want my partner to be a South African.
Nick's face gets covered every so often in this. In these.
Yeah, usually my face
What are
gets
these called?
covered.
Podcast. Yeah. So let's get my face covered.
How do you say podcast?
The podcast.
Oh,
What do you want
The
your face to be
podcast is
covered, Nick?
takes.
Now you have to talk like Elon the rest of the day. Congratulations.
How you say le shit?
He's not French. Nobody.
No, but I'm just saying, like, the podcast is how you say garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, something else is happening today, and this is going to really reveal when we're recording this podcast. The Elimination Chambers tonight. Usually we'd be talking about it tomorrow, but the Elimination Chambers tonight.
Yeah, I am stealing my cousin's peacock, so I actually will watch that. That's kind of great.
Woo! Woo! It's John Cena's last Elimination Chamber, Antwan. He's retiring soon.
Oh my god. I have to watch
Yeah,
it.
you remember John Cena, right?
You know John Cena.
I know John Cena.
Everybody does. He is the biggest wrestler of our time.
Yeah. Not in terms of like size, but in terms of popularity. People know
He is one big motherfucker. He is very strong.
but he's not the biggest, like in terms of size, is what
He's
I'm
not
saying.
the big slow, you know.
Yeah, he's not. He's not a Braun Strowman. He's not a
bitch.
list off people here.
Tight. Elimination Chamber started off as like just a thing that they would throw at like the end of a pay-per-view, and now it is just a pay-per-view. I'm like,
it's popular enough that people are like, yeah, we kind of just want to see that.
yeah,
Women's wrestling is big enough that now the women get it. We love it.
let's go. Honestly, listen, I love that. All right,
There's people out there who don't like women's wrestling, and for that I have to say,
fuck off. All right,
I disagree. I thoroughly disagree.
No, because when I was a kid, every time a women's match would come on, it was bad. Let's be honest. It's like the women were gorgeous. And You're just there to oogle them, right?
What would happen is they would get 2 minutes to do a shitty match. It's not that they were bad wrestlers. It's that they were wrestlers that were given 2 minutes to do a match. And sometimes, if they were too good, Nick, they would have to do it again and make it look shitty. And that's not a joke.
Chris Jericho fought against that.
I respect Chris Jericho. I respect Chris Jericho for that. You can say whatever you want about Chris Jericho. I respect him for that.
I don't think you can. I think he deserves a little bit of God respect. And if I catch any of you talking shit about Chris Jericho, well then guess
He's
what,
the
buddy?
learning tree. we I love the list. I wish. Listen,
I need to hold a list in my hand with the pen and the scarf.
That'd be a fun wrestling Halloween costume. It's specifically Chris Jericho in the list era.
Yes. Oh, he's so good. He's so good.
And just for that, buddy.
Look at that. You just made the list.
It's when you're screaming it loud enough that it is coming through sort of muffled, but it's fine. If you ever wonder what we're talking about in terms of wrestling, I encourage you to look it up because wrestling is very entertaining. And Chris Jericho during doing the list gimmick is like, oh yeah, just what wrestling should be. It's so fun.
He really did have like the longest streak of just gimmick changes.
Yeah,
and they were
Y2J?
successful almost all the time.
Almost all the time. He's the learning tree.
Okay. I hate the learning tree.
That's what I'm saying. You got to bring it up as an example of like almost successful all the time.
The learning tree. Oh, so bad. Like, yeah, because what he started off as, he went Lion Tamer to Y2J to Suit Jericho.
Yeah,
that was really good work from him. Where
underrated.
It's like, I feel
underrated
like
Suit Jericho.
like,
I feel like a lot of people think about Lion Tamer and Y2J. Suit Jericho's pretty good.
Jericho was a fucking devil. All right, listen. When I was a child and I'm watching wrestling, especially the era in which I was watching, they had fantastic stories. And I don't know where the hell these writers got off, but they really made like the bad guys awful. Just like absolute demons. Like bald Randy Orton. Oh my god.
The heels in wrestling should be despicable people that the crowd loves to boo.
Dastardly subhumans, all right? They should be fucking locked away and like muzzled.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the fact that the crowd's booing
like
Dom
them,
Mysterio
like, beating a wrestler's wife or something. I'm like,
yeah. Kurt Angle going, "Hey Booker, I want to have sex with your wife."
And not normal sex.
No.
Fucking
perverted.
Primal. Perverted sex. Bestiality sex. I'm fine.
Listening to Kurt Angle say the words bestiality sex.
Bestiality. I'm literally watching wrestling as a 5-year-old. Please have mercy.
Very good. Very funny. Very good.
Put up Kurt Angle like screaming. Please, Antwan. Like with
Kurt Angle, Main Event Mafia. Yeah. This is something we brought up when we streamed
multiple
Civ.
times.
Yeah.
Peak angle. All right. We gotta hop. Thank you. What else is going on right now? Oh, God. Dodgers are actually like ramping up again. The baseball season's starting soon, and I get to like they're having all the spring games on television.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like every now and then my eyes wander. It's like, oh shit, that's going on right now. Ooh, bad situation. Bases loaded. Top of the third. San Francisco Giants 2-0 up on the Dodgers. We have 2 outs.
Vin Scully's been dead for many years now. Vin Scully's been dead in the grave, and we loved him, and we love him still.
John Brown's body lies moldering in the grave. Here comes the wrecking ball.
And here comes Kurt Angle to absolutely slam this fucker out of the park.
Kurt Angle? Oh, man. I loved when he had his little T-Rex arms because of his atrophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now look at him.
We love you, Kurt.
Love you, Kurt. Did you see that Lex Luger interview with Chris Van Vliet?
Van Vliet? Yeah. I saw a few seconds of it where he's like, you slammed Yokozuna, and then I swiped away because it was Lex Luger.
Oh, I like Lex Luger is one of those guys that he should have been it. You know, he should have been it. He should have gotten that push.
Should he, or did he
Yes.
just have a lot of muscles?
Nah, he was good. It was back in the day when all you needed was a lot of muscles. He was a good lot of muscles. He was
Listen,
a fantastic.
came
lot of
in
muscles.
at precisely the worst time. All right, for just a big muscly dude.
Yeah.
We weren't even taking that anymore. We wanted good ring work and drive, and that's what we got. All right, that's where you get dudes like Bret Hart and Stone Cold.
That's where you get dudes like X-Pac. back in the day, they just called him the Kid. Don't you know?
Oh, the 1, 2, 3 kid. All right, put some respect on his name.
No, when he first fought Razor Ramon, they just called him the Kid, and then he quickly got the 1, 2, 3, and that's where it started with we should start calling him the 1, 2, 3 Kid, and then they did.
And he had like one of the best matches of all time with Bret Hart.
Then he got his asshole blown out, and then he dated China. He's had a lot of ups and downs in this career.
I don't think we're just going to blow past Xbox sodomy, all right? What the hell just happened?
He landed on a ring post wrong and fucking ruined his asshole.
Oh, no!
He had to have a lot of surgeries for that.
I'm going to immediately go and tell my dad that bit of knowledge, all right? Because he's
don't do that.
They're getting hurt out there, Nico. You're 25 and you're watching wrestling. I'm like, yeah, Dad. You know what? And it's good. X-Pac got his asshole blown out because of a mistake in the ring.
He's like, you shouldn't be. Oh, so when JD McDonough got fucked up a couple months ago now, it was on TV and my mom just happened to see it.
Thank you for calling him JD McDonough though, really classy.
You're welcome. I could call him bad names, but I'm not going to.
I could call him Finn Balor, but I'm not gonna.
No, his name's not Finn. Knock off Finn Balor, JD McDonough.
Yes.
So JD McDonough took that fucking header on the table where he did the flip and then knocked his noggin on the announce table. And my mom for the rest of the night was like, "Is that guy okay? Do we have any information on how that guy's doing?" I'm like, "I'm sure he's doing fine." The WWE would announce if he was dead or something. I'm sure he's fine. They took him in the back. They probably took him to a hospital. He's fine.
He wasn't fucking fine, by the way.
No, what I'm saying is he's not dead. He's injured. But he's not dead. But my mom for the next day was like, "Hey, is he okay? Is that guy doing okay?" It's he's okay, Mom. He's fine.
He's really not. But he's still gonna go and wrestle after.
He's gonna be out for a few months, and then he's gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay.
I have just seen it so many times. I've seen botches and nasty bumps, and I'm like, "Fuck." I can never. I mean. Every now and then I go through that manic stage where it's yeah, I could be a wrestler. And then I'm like, I like not being concussed.
I would like to be a manager, maybe. I could be a Paul Heyman. I would love to do that, but...
You're going to be a Paul Heyman to what, me or Antwan?
No, Paul Heyman to just a muscular dude who doesn't have the mic skills yet. They'll hire me to be the representative,
Jason.
Yeah, Jason. I to the Goon Gang boss... I'm the guy.
Yes, Jason just comes all in
his handler, if you will. Yeah, the class.
No, we will not have another Eugene on our hands.
Eugene, he's a very special little man.
Yeah, kill him, Eugene, get him. And then he gets in and he just thrashes him because he's so strong because of a condition.
He has strength. He has some form of strength that I don't know.
How is he so fucking strong?
Did you just put another picture of us? What are we doing?
Don't worry about that.
Antwan's clearing the board.
I'll ignore. I'll ignore.
Ah! And
I did delete 3 things. Ignore that.
Oh, but speaking of delete and wrestling, the TNA NXT crossover go fucking nuts. All right.
Oh yeah, I have not seen.
Dude, the Hardy Boys were teaming up with the NXT champion. Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they were going against some stable over in TNA. And I watched the whole match on YouTube. It was fantastic, right? Because it's the Hardy Boys. Who doesn't love them, right?
We love the Hardy Boys.
Doing his delete thing before he hits the twist of fate, and everybody in the crowd was screaming their lungs off for that. Where it's delete, delete, delete.
What's the highest that Jeff Hardy got up? Because I know
Jeff
he takes
Hardy
some
Goblin?
monsters. No, what I'm saying is like, what's the tallest thing that Jeff Hardy jumped off of in the match? Was it just like the top rope, or did he find like?
In that match, yeah, it was top rope. It was pretty.
Okay.
It was just a 3v3 tag. I was like, all time. It's like, dude jumped off of the fucking set. All right?
Mhm.
Like he climbed like 40, 50 feet in the air and does a front flip. Insanity.
Jeff Hardy's a maniac. We love him for that.
Yes, average North Carolina man is just talented and suicidal enough to make magic happen in the ring.
An excellent wrestler.
He's pretty dang good. Like technically, he's a pretty okay wrestler, but he's just willing to, almost kill himself, and that sets him apart.
It's like Shane McMahon jumping from 40 feet in the air, being like, "This is going to be fine." At some point, you have to respect.
And he's like, "Oh, Jesus, save me!"
Yeah,
but he did all that just for his dad not to love him. Could you imagine?
I saw that Twitter post or whatever where it's like Vince McMahon reviews people like Kojima reviews movies, and it's like, "Happy birthday to John Cena, like the best in the business, our moneymaker, our guy, all this shit." And it's like, "Happy birthday to my son Shane." It's like,
man,
that sucks so hard.
You really fucking suck. All right, I hate
Yeah.
every ounce of disrespect that Shane McMahon gets because he put his nuts out there for us, right? And he loves the business, and everybody just shits on him, especially his family. And I'm like, stop it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. And hey, there's a reason why Vince isn't allowed in the continental United States anymore.
Is he not? Is he hiding out in Guam? Where is he?
Yep. Guam. You actually hit the nail on the head.
Nice. I love it when I get it right.
I don't know if like any viewers have been catching a theme here. Mac is really cracked.
Oh, yeah?
He's almost always right.
Now I feel like you're making fun of me.
Hey guys, take a look at how fucking smart he is.
Vince McMahon currently in Connecticut.
Impossible, actually.
Possible. I don't know where he is, but
really not his vibe. I would imagine he'd be like Saudi Arabia, like shitting on some poor woman's chest.
They don't allow that in Saudi Arabia anymore.
They have to. That's what all the princes do.
Where else am I supposed to shit?
What do you expect me to do? Shit on the toilet?
Why is he Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh no. Arnold would have a little bit more like,
What are you doing?
I'm going to take a shit on the chest.
Down, what are you doing?
I go to shit on my chest. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's about done. I'm gonna go take a shit on somebody's chest. Mac, you joining me?
Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Come on, Antwan, you too.
Come on in, buddy.
Yeah, let's get out of here. And
You know, on the Castoe show, you can watch what you want, then you can go. Make sure you subscribe and like it too. Ooh, and then you'll realize Castoe's here for you.